Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom review. See by the title below, yes, this is on episode 8 of SAO Alternative GGO, and pretty awesome episode. Squad Jam 2 has begun, and I gotta say this, I just want to be honest about it. I've talked about it before, and I was like, maybe over, the course of the season and everything, I would enjoy Len's character more. And while I did enjoy the fact that she was a lot more confident in this one, she was the one making the plans and where they should go, what they should do, even though yes, she may have kind of could have flew into a trap for all we knew when she was rushing to try and get to Pito in time. But it is awesome to see her being kind of the forefront now that she's not really the noob. It's Fuka that's the noob, and I'm going to be calling them by their IGNs. It's just weird to have to switch back and forth, and since she was calling her Fuka the whole time, we'll just stick with Fuka. But I have to say, I love Fuka's character. She's probably my favorite character so far. Like, Len, yes, she's the main character, but she's just not as appealing, like, in the comedy sense or even the action sense when we are watching both of their characters. Like, it works both of them together. Well, we haven't really actually seen both of them work literally together yet. It's kind of like, first off, it was pretty much, Fuka being a new player, and that's one of the main things I was looking out for in this episode, was how she was going to, work in this type of, battlefield and everything, considering the game she played before was ALO. And you do hear her talk about how she's not used to, like, looking at the map and knowing where her surroundings and where she is, because normally she would just be flying around. And then, of course, she doesn't know a lot of how the fighting works either, and she just runs out, and that's kind of like I figured, considering her personality. I was expecting her just to be rushing in kind of thing. Not smart, obviously, but I was expecting that. And while obviously we find out that she is a lot smarter, she still didn't know about everything, and she ends up, going across a tripwire and losing both her legs. And that part was pretty funny when, like, she was trying to, Len was trying to pull her, and she's just like, oh, just like, oh, yeah. And then you're like, oh, 2 minutes, your legs regrow. Like, oh, okay, I guess that's how the game goes. I thought literally, like, maybe, you use a med kit or something, and then they just regrow. Or something along those lines. Either that or you just wouldn't get your legs back. I thought it was like she was gonna have to carry her the whole time. But I guess, yeah, having the mechanics of, like, if you could survive 2 minutes and you lost, like, any type of body part, I guess, except probably the head, it just regrows back after 2 minutes. I don't know, that just kind of felt a little weird to me, but overall, still, even though she, didn't really know how the things worked and everything, that moment when she was doing the artillery part using the grenade launcher, I was wondering how they were going to implement her grenade launcher. That's why, dual wielding grenade launchers aren't really the smartest thing. Sure, she was able to use it kind of in close combat when she shot that one dude straight in the face and everything. But when she came up with the idea that's what I was thinking as well, to use it as artillery and kind of have Len scout ahead and tell them the positions, and then poop, poop, poop. And I was actually surprised at how well she did, but also, like she said, she's been practicing and everything. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Like I said before, when I first started watching this series, the main thing that I liked and I thought would be cool was seeing all the different strategies that they have for the game and everything, and seeing how they would implement each character. We've seen how Len can be, be used in a strategy, and now we see how Fuka could be used in a strategy, though we have yet to see them kind of work together with her mobility. Like that one guy said, that's pretty much what their whole squad's about: firepower and mobility. So I can see, like, maybe, like, grenade launchers firing while she just Len rushes in kind of thing, distraction yet still attacking them at the same time. It could work really well together to keep the backline in check while she just rushes in. There's a lot of different ways that they could, use this strategy, and I'm super excited to see how that will be used in the next coming episodes, considering the fact that this episode is more of, like, they're weeding out all the weak ones, pretty much. That's what we saw in this one. All the other random, not the top teams, were just being taken out like they were, like nothing, pretty much. And I gotta say, the first time that they did fight and Len went rushing in, because obviously Fuka's legs were gone, that moment when everyone that was watching was like, ooh, I still feel it. Like, yeah, I could feel that too, when she just slid under the dude and just shing. oh yeah, there goes his wang, pretty much. I didn't expect that to happen, but like I said, I am loving that she's a lot more confident in her fighting, her fighting and everything, not really questioning herself, and not, well, she didn't really question herself too much before, but now she's the one that has the experience. She's the one that can't be like, what should we do, kind of thing. And that's what we did see a little bit of that, when she was rushing for pizza and everything. But overall, nonetheless, it was still pretty awesome of an episode to see the strategy, to see both of them kind of their synergy working together, and then of course to see some cool strategy using Fuka, because like I said, I love her character so far. She's super funny, super hilarious, and pretty damn awesome so far. So I can't wait to see her a lot more in the limelight in these next couple fights as well, this episode series and everything. But in this episode, they showed, of course, all the groups, but there was one group that had no idea who these people were, and one of the girls' name is Shirley, and she's not really in the combat, so I'm guessing like somehow you think the climax of this battle royale is going to be, of course, Pito going up against Lynn, but I have a feeling it's going to be Shirley. Like, she's just like, pretty much this person you don't expect, you do not really know who she is, what's her skills and everything, because she hasn't even brought out a gun yet. So I have expectations that she will probably come out of nowhere and it's going to be some huge epic battle between her and Lynn. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking, at least. But I can't wait to see how the next episode will go, since it is, of course, that ending just gave us this huge, like, oh, Pito's ready just to slaughter all of these guys because they think, hey, you know what's a good plan? Let's all team together and go after, the best teams, pretty much. And of course, that ends up being M and Pito's teams, to which it looks like M knew this was going to happen all along, and this is, he has a whole plan and everything. So I can't wait to see how it's going to be, since it's like, she, like Len said, it's up to like 42 people possible in their whole group that they're going to be going against Pito them's group, which is only like 5 of them, I think. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see how M will work out a strategy and how it will work with everyone. Like, are these other guys really good, or are they just like there just to be there in their squad? And then of course Pito is probably just going to go on a rampage, which we haven't really seen, so I'm pretty excited for that part. We've only heard stories from M, heard stories from the leader, the Snow group that we saw in this episode as well, so I don't know. I'm just excited to see how this next episode will go, because I think that one is going to be the insane action, considering it will be pretty much Pito going up against all of these, random squads uniting together. And then after that is probably get even better, considering once you weed out all the lower ones, the only teams left will be, of course, the pretty much finalists, the best of the best. Surely them's group, the one group in the Snow that always just call their leader, and then of course, Len and Fuka, M and Pito, and then of course the gymnastics squad girls as well. So, but yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything missing you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. As always, guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. How do you feel about this episode? Good, bad? Did you agree with me, disagree? Whatever you guys want to talk about. If you're excited for what's going to be coming, feel free to comment below. And yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. Until next time, see ya.